Hi, my beady friends. It is Friday again. I'm sorry for missing last Friday. I did decide on Thursday last week that I just couldn't really put together a live sale by Friday. Not only was I just having a case of the blues last week, but I was really swamped with work. And so by Thursday, I just realized that I didn't have enough time to pull together a really good live, unless I was going to stay at the office like until 2 a.m. on Thursday night. And I decided that that was not something that I wanted to do. So I did cancel last week. Every once in a blue moon, I got to take a week off. So I apologize for not being around last week, but we're back this week. And so I've got lots of really good goodies for you. I've also been busy this week plotting and planning for some special live sales over the next couple of weeks. Because, of course, next week is Thanksgiving, which completely blows my mind. But it is. I just don't know how these months keep going faster and faster as we get older. Yes, you're right, Laura. I was really glad that I stopped and took some time for myself too. Happily, Ma Star sales allowed me to have the financial flexibility to do that. So that was fantastic. And yeah, you just need to sometimes just like breathe. And so last weekend I didn't do hardly any work, which is really not the usual for me. I took Friday afternoon off. I took most of Monday off. And so I had myself a nice long weekend to kind of get myself readjusted. And so I'm back to feeling great this week, which is awesome. I'm really happy about. Let's see here. Barbara says she's got a question that is in photo form. How do you get it to me? Easy. Jill at jillwisemandesigns.com. Make sure you put the S on designs. So Jill at jillwisemandesigns.com. There's also on our website, if you're in the shop section up there at the top, it says that you can also email us at orders@jillwisemandesigns.com, and the person who gets that will forward your question to me if you end up sending it that way. All right, so plans for the next couple of weeks. Actually, let me go ahead because I've got my Jill Wiseman, I'm sorry, my JWD Live hat on right now. We are going to have obviously our live sale today. That is going to happen at our usual time, which is 4 o'clock Eastern, 3 o'clock Central, 2 o'clock Mountain, and 1 o'clock Pacific. Then next Friday is going to be Black Friday. And you know what? We are going to have ourselves our usual Friday live sale, but it's going to be a special Black Friday edition. And I've got all sorts of fantastic goodies coming for that sale. Some of it I've got here already. Some of it is arriving on Monday. We're going to have a really fantastic extra special live sale on Black Friday. So, and that's going to be on our usual time. So 4 o'clock Eastern, 3 o'clock Central, 2 o'clock Mountain, 1 o'clock Pacific. And then because I wasn't sure I can contain all the stuff that I have for you guys on Black Friday alone, we're going to also have a bonus live sale on Sunday. And so that is going to be our usual time also. I try to keep it easy for you guys so you can always remember what time our lives are going to start. So we've got that coming on Sunday. And then, as if that wasn't enough, the following Friday, which is December 6th, there is a special event that I'm taking part in, and it is going to be a full day of back-to-back live sales from all sorts of different stores. We're calling it what are we calling it? The Holiday Market Shop Hop. And so 6 of us, it's going to start, actually, I don't even have the schedule up here. Hang on 1 second. I'll tell you when it's going to start. Where's my own email that I sent out this morning? Because it was in the jillwisemandesigns.com email that was sent out. Okay, so this is December 6th, and all of the fun starts at, yes, 12 o'clock, so noon Eastern, 11 Central, 10 Mountain, 9 o'clock Pacific. It's going to start with Softflex Company. So they're going to be on. Then it's going to go to Sam's Bead Shop. and then it's going to go to us, and we're going to be in our normal live sales time, which is fantastic. So it's still going to be the same time for our version, and we will still have 2 hours. Then it's going to go to Design and Adorn, then to the bead place, and then Jesse James Beads is going to wrap it up at the end of the day. So that is going to be really cool. Each one of these live sale events is going to have giveaways, multiple giveaways, I think, in most cases. And there's going to be a secret word that will be revealed on each one of these live sales. And if you collect all 6 of the special words and email it to the email address, which we will talk about during that live sale, you will be entered for a grand prize drawing. And so I think everybody's going to be putting their best foot forward on this shop hop, and you'll get a chance to see all sorts of different merchandise. For example, I know that Design and Adorn is going to have some kits available. I believe that the bead place is also going to have some kits available. I don't know what I'm going to have yet. I'm still working on some very special things to have for that particular day. So lots of fun going on. I think that that is going to be a really cool event as we pass folks from live sale to live sale. Um, all right, so let's see here. Yeah, Teresa, I love the Sunday sales too, because one of the things is I know that there's a lot of people out there who are not, who's got a thumbs down? Sorry if you're not happy. Um, One of the things that is cool about Sunday sales is the folks who can't join us on a Friday because they're working, they have the opportunity to join us on these Sunday sales. And eventually down the road, my goal is to be doing Sunday sales every week as well. That's going to, I'm going to have to hire more staff to do that. And so I'm kind of holding off right this second. I'm hoping that that's going to happen sometime in the first or second quarter of next year. You don't want to make, you don't want to make too many expenditures before you're sure that you're ready to make those expenditures, especially when it comes to somebody's the way somebody's making a living and their paycheck. So I always like to be a little bit cautious on that. All right, let's see here. So, oh goodness, I didn't realize you had a storm going. Man, that's a pain. Marianne, I'm glad that you asked about Danielle's earrings. I'm actually about to talk about Danielle. I got an email from Danielle just a little bit ago. She lives up in the Pacific Northwest, where they just got that cyclone bomb storm earlier in the week or last weekend. And she has been without power since Tuesday and still is without power, and is hoping to get power sometime soon. But right now, there's no ETA for when that's going to happen. So she is kind of, she's said, as she said, she's able to dip in really quickly when they're able to use a hotspot for internet access, but she's not able to like film videos and do that kind of thing. So a lot of her work is kind of at a pause right now. However, on the earrings, the falling leaves earrings, I was the delay on that, and those are getting released tomorrow. I already have everything ready to go. The email's ready to go out, so that will go live tomorrow morning. I apologize for that. It was me doing edits on the instructions for that and getting everything set up on the back end and getting the newsletter ready to go out. So I was the problem. But I fixed it. And so we will finally get that released tomorrow. So I apologize for the delay there. Oh, goodness. Yeah, you guys have really had the winds, which of course affects all the trees, which then affects all the power and on and on. So that's not fun at all. All right, well, let me get to showing you some of the goodies that we're going to have on today's live sale, because I'm really loving what I've dug out so far. And I've still got another hour to add more things, which is, trust me, I've got some really great stuff here especially Czech glass. I got just some fantastic deliveries of Czech glass. I also am placing an order from the Czech Republic over the weekend. Yay! And so I can't wait for that to come in too. All right, let's start with, how about we start with some itty bitties. I have got these great black onyx itty bitty 2 millimeter rondelles, and they have got a luster coating on them. So frequently when you're seeing this much sparkle on a black bead, it's black spinel. But in this case, it's actually black onyx, and then it's got this luster coating on it. And they are absolutely fantastic. The if I hope you can see theirs, I hope it's gonna is it going to focus for us here? The drilling on these is really, really nice. These are very even, um, just very precise for a 2 millimeter. And so we've got those coming up. This was an interesting one because I remember buying it and being really surprised at what the stone was. And then of course I didn't make a note, and by the time I got home I forgot. So I had to email the supplier, and the supplier, and I questioned what she told me. And and she actually went back to her supplier uh, and double checked that this is accurate. But this is a stone called purple emerald. Now it's opaque, and this is why I was kind of questioning it. So, but look at how beautiful these colors are together. This is a very Monet kind of color palette. You've got those beautiful purples and the greens in there that are just dreamy colored. So I've only got, I think, 20 strands of this, but it's a really special thing, and I'm really excited to bring that to you guys. In the purple, oh, I guess I'll stick with the gemstone stuff first, and then we'll move on to the glass. I also have these gorgeous Amazonite 4 millimeter. Actually, this looks like 3 millimeter. I hope I put it in there right. Oh, no, I lied. It is a 4 millimeter. It's just spot on 4 millimeter. Faceted rounds on these guys. And look at the beautiful color on those. Yum. Then also I've had this grass green agate on before, but usually it's in a round bead. And this time I was able to get these itty bitty rondelles. They are 4 by 3 millimeter and very precision cut on these. They are just gorgeous. And this color, you guys, is natural. This is the thing that blows me away about this grass green agate, is that this is a natural color. What? Look at how good it goes with like a darker teal. Oh, just love it to pieces. So that's a very special thing too. Then glass. I have got some rhombus beads. And in the past, when we've had this style of rhombus bead on, it's been quite a bit bigger, like a 20 by I think it's like 20 by 14 millimeter. In this case, they are much smaller rhombus beads. And look at these two beautiful colors. First, we've got this one is actually a blue turquoise underneath there with a gold wash on it. I actually think that that combo makes it look a little bit more seafoam color, don't you think? It's not until you get up really, really close that you can see that it is a blue turquoise underneath there. So I think and it's also etched, and so has kind of that hammered look to it, which I think is so cool. And then these guys, look at that beautiful deep rose color. This also has a gold luster finish on top of it, so you're getting a little bit of a gold flash on it with that beautiful deep rose color. Love those to pieces. And that smaller size is really nice because if you don't like earrings that are quite as big, that size is going to be fantastic. But it's also going to be a fantastic size for bracelets too. So I'm really excited about that new size. I am so glad to be back, Sherry, too. I missed you guys so much. As a matter of fact, it was funny. I told Mom as I started listing things this week for the live sale, I felt like I was out of practice just because I didn't do it last week. I'm gone for 1 week and I lose my mind. I lose my rhythm for doing it, which is kind of funny. You know, it's the whole being old thing. I have a number of really great fire polish for us today. And this one in particular, again, kind of with that hammered etched look. These guys are a 4 millimeter in crystal full vitriol. So you're getting the full vitriol coating on it, and then the etched. And so it makes a very unique looking fire polish bead that, that whole dug out of the ground like it's an ancient artifact kind of a effect, which I'm a big fan of. Some faceted bicones. These are check pressed bicones that have been faceted in the corners. So you can kind of see here that on the edges, you're getting that really cool edging effect. And then look at the glass. This is two colors of glass in here. There is the blue turquoise, the opaque blue turquoise, and then you've got the transparent green, kind of teal green in there. And so it makes this really cool combo. Plus, then you've got that edging on the edges. So this is, I kind of went a little nuts on these. I have a whole bunch of strands of these because obviously I liked them a whole lot. I think actually what happened is I accidentally ordered them twice. But again, look with this color. Oh my gosh, so perfect. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go, I hadn't put a strand of these back for myself yet, but now that I see how good it goes with this new top of mine, yeah, I'm going to have to put a strand of those back because I'm going to need some earrings and a matching bracelet for those. Um, Okay, so then that is the only check glass that I've put out for you so far, the preview stuff. Obviously, I've got a bunch more coming. This is a Chinese bicone that came in, and I am just absolutely in love with this. Look at the beautiful colors in this. I probably should have saved this for spring because they're very spring type of colors, but I couldn't resist. You're getting some like rose quartz kind of color. You're getting some violet in there. You're getting some blue turquoise in there. You're getting kind of a periwinkle blue. There's a little bit of white in there. And then there's some that are kind of more like a blue gray kind of color. These are just fantastic. There was one strand, or there were a couple of strands that were broken. And so when I counted out everything that I had left from those broken ones, so a couple of people are, instead of them getting them on the strand, are going to get them in a package. And there was an odd number left. And so I kept the odd number and I have them set aside to make a bracelet for myself because I think that they are just, looking at those strands just makes me happy. You know how I am. I love those colors. It's my jam. This is a pewter, silver plated pewter piece, and it's a 3-to-1 reducer. So what that means is you've got spot for 3 strands to come into the bottom, and then you bring all 3 strands out up here at the top. And so then your 3-hole necklace, your 3-strand necklace will lay nice and flat and come to a single point at the end. It's a way to kind of separate them out, that your strands out, so that they don't overlap. They'll lay very nicely in right next to each other. You're getting 4 of these in a package, and the design on these is just gorgeous. I was very, very pleased with these when these came in. I'm going to look for some more designs in that style that I like. And I know that they have 4-to-1 and 2-to-1 and 5-to-1 and all that kind of stuff. So it's definitely something that I'll be shopping for now that I see that the quality is what it is. And those are cadmium and lead safe. Just FYI, Laura, I know you always ask. All right. Then what else did I put? Oh, one more check bead, actually. I did put these out. This is another one that is such a Jill bead. These are melon beads. And this is actually a glass mixture. I'm calling this blueberry, but you can see here where some of it is more of an opaque blueberry kind of color, and then you've got some crystal in here as well. And the combo of them together is really attractive. It's got the fuchsia pink wash on them to really make it pop. And I am going to make a bracelet just like that for myself because I love those colors together. And I love the melon bead style, and I'll probably make some matching earrings for that as well. As a matter of fact, I haven't taken that out of inventory yet either. So I've got to go shop for myself before I get this live sale going. I'm going to pull out some Swarovski today. I've been holding on to these for a while. I also, just FYI, I also have just placed an order today for a ton of Swarovski to get shipped to me. Hopefully they're going to get it shipped out today and I will have it on Monday. But if not Monday, I'll definitely have it in time for the Black Friday live, which I'm very excited about. But look, I have got 14 millimeter heart pendant beads in light cyan, like the best bead ever for, you know, what's coming up in the not too distant future is Valentine's Day. So, yep, I've got those. They're going to come a pair. So you're going to buy 2 in a bag. And, you know, getting the light cyan hearts, honestly, sometimes that can be really hard to get your hands on because everybody wants the light cyan. It's the classic heart color, right? All right. I think that's everything that I pulled out to show you. Oh, nope. I just can't even look. I just keep glancing over my pile here and not seeing things. I don't know what's up with that. Like I said, I'm out of practice. This is another really fun fire polish. I have seen people refer to this as snakeskin, and I am not a fan of S's. As a matter of fact, Mom and I have a rule that we can't even say the word S. So they are known as S's in our house. And so obviously I'm not going to call these S skin, but instead I'm going to call them dragon scale because it's a very fun look. It's a jet fire polish underneath, and then they've actually applied this pink overlay, but done it in a thin way so that the black is kind of popping out and showing. And so it gives this very cool textural effect. I honestly, even though the coating on this is pink, I think that these look like purple. Don't you guys? Kind of a pinky purpley. It's the jet plus the pink combo. I think of that as a purple bead. All right. So that is the preview. And so we're going to be live in just an hour and 13 minutes, according to my clock on my computer right here. And I cannot wait to see you guys again because I missed you. So come join us over on jwdlive.com. It is going to start at 4 o'clock Eastern, 3 o'clock Central, 2 o'clock Mountain, and 1 o'clock Pacific. I hope you can join us. We'll see you soon. Bye.